Hi, this is Tapcat. Welcome back to the Banner Saga 2. So it looks like our morale has dipped a bit. I don't have a lot of supplies. I don't think any of us are hurt, are we? No. So I don't have that excuse. Well, I don't think I have a choice. All right, so let's go ahead. I think we're good. Let's just go. Hopefully we can find some food out here somewhere. Oh, there's something up ahead. Cold creeps under cloaks and forces the ravens to huddle together as wind whips around you. Snow begins to blot out the worm-scale mountains in the distance, and you're forced to call for an early camp. Rising from your sleep, you begin pacing, occasionally drumming your fingers on the top of the large cart. A motion in camp draws your attention. Walking toward it, you hear groans and see Folka's shield rising and falling erratically among some furs. Humans, you snort, but the shield flips away, revealing a dredge grunt staring up at you. Stepping back, you bump into another dredge. Looking around, the entire raven camp is a swarm of stone-armored bodies desperately reaching for you. This has got to be a nightmare. When your axes lash out through nothing, you realize you were dreaming. An unexpected sadness swells in you, like you've let everyone down. A few of your ravens are watching you, smirking, but your growl makes them look away. You decide to walk the perimeter alone while everybody else slowly awakens. Interesting. Well, I mean, I literally was just in a camp, so let's go ahead and leave. If I'd have known there was one coming up that quick, I probably wouldn't have made that camp and rested. Around hear you yelling. A harsh voice reaches your ears, followed by the laughter of several others. Your abrupt halt alerts Folka, who immediately signals the ravens to fan out and draw their weapons. Let's investigate. Over the next rise, a group of 10 haggard fighters and a few varl surround half a dozen peasants in a broken wagon. A woman spots you and shouts, "Help us!" but a punch to the stomach drops her to the snow. Fighters turn, ready to fight. Just give us what's in the wagon. Charge. We're not interested in anything here. So, this is kind of an interesting one, because if I was playing as a Let or Rook, I would definitely protect the people in the wagon, or with the wagon. I don't see the ravens doing anything. Like, we're a mercenary company. We don't help people for nothing. We don't risk our lives for nothing. So while my inclination is to help, if I'm going to kind of role play as, the ravens, then I feel like this is kind of the answer they would give. Unless you want to kill everybody and take what's there. We need supplies pretty badly. Screw it. The man's confidence melts away, and he and all his fighters flee from your assault. You give chase for a time, but soon return to the wagon and peasants. "Thank you," the woman who was punched earlier says. "I'm Sepha. I know you don't want us around, but if you're heading toward Bindal, we'll follow your path." Okay. "Payment for saving you," you say. The woman nods her understanding, but to your surprise, the wagon's nearly empty. We'll keep our distance, she says, but we'll be behind you. Alright, so we didn't really get anything out of that. A couple of Raven scouts take off to check out the cluster of tents ahead. Refugees from Ormsdollar, one of them says upon returning. They've got a sizable camp and seem disciplined. They know we're here. No sense in trying to avoid them. Okay, we'll approach them. That's fine. A hooded man with a red spear greets you. My name's Back, and this is Loffen, your bulwark of the Ravens. And is this your wife? Really? You are confused as much by his question as by the fact that no one is with the man. Yeah, I want to ask both of these, or like, who is Loffen? All right. What do you want Back? Direct. Then I'll be direct too. I'm leading this large group of trained fighters and tradesmen from Ormsdollar. We're looking for a new home. We've done what it takes to survive out here, but they're starting to lose faith in me. You want us to reinforce your control? No, I want you to take over. Lead us someplace we can live. Loffen and I weren't meant for keeping others alive. Is Loffen his spear? Yeah, what do I get in return? For one, we won't kill you. He smiles, but there's no humor in his eyes. We'll share the food we've collected and fight alongside you should there be a need. He stops and confers with his spear. Spoiling you, Loffen is. We'll even spread word of how great the Ravens are. Alright, we'll take him as far as Bendal. You have my thanks. Oh, Loffen thanks you as well. Well, we need food. I mean, that's the main thing I was thinking, so... And I don't think it hurts to have some more fighters around either. The unyielding snowfall is proving too much for the humans who now vainly attempt to follow your large footprints. In truth, the sky and your surroundings lack enough contrast to know where you're going. And it's cold. Trees over here, Folka manages to say, motioning with her spear. The foliage blocks some of the wind, but does nothing for visibility. With no other options, you burrow into the snow, cloaked in your bear fur. This is tough going out here, man.
Darkness. Lightning. Someone pulling in the energy. Painful.
Bulwark, wake up, you damn bear. You're being robbed. You roar and shake off the foot of snow covering you, the unclear dream still vivid in your mind. Back uses his spear Loffen to point east. Those clansmen you saved, they killed your guards and they're taking everything. Folka's by your side in seconds, followed by the spearmen. You sprint along the snowy path of the stolen supplies, straight into an ambush by the bandits originally harassing the clansmen. Sepha turns and smirks. I see. I didn't know who they meant at first. See, I knew I shouldn't have gotten involved with them. I really shouldn't have. I should have just left them like whatever happens, happens. Did I click ready without moving? That was really stupid. I mean, really stupid. Wow. I think I did, and I'm really aggravated with myself. Because we are not set up. He's totally trapped. I'm not positive I did that. It may have been because this is an ambush. You don't get to do that. But like, I can't move forward through there. And with these guys blocking, the best I could do is to come over here. Alright, well, it is what it is. But we're going to get wrecked. Right, I'm going to come over here. What does this do again? No, that's not what I want right now. What I want is to make her a non-factor in combat to the extent that I can manage it. So she's one of mine? Yeah. Doggone it. This is bad. What's Pig Sticker do? 20% to crit. Okay. Let's do 3 damage. I'm in trouble. They're getting first shots right down the line here. I'm not grouped, so I can't really like focus any of their guys down. I'm just trading shots with guys who are stronger. And that is really, really bad. Most of us are going to fall very early in this battle. So, I mean... Okay. Now, he should be... Wait, what's Call a week? Killing blow grants an extra turn. Can I kill this guy? No, not even close. I'll hurt him, which is great. Brother, I did kill him somehow. I'm not quite sure how. I don't think I want to get any closer to them than I have to. So I'll just do this. But I'm kind of screwed. I'm confused. Is she... Yeah, she's an enemy. God. And she is hurt. This is one of my guys. Alright, let me just come here. And I'm sorry, I can't remember. Pig Sticker gives me a better chance to crit. A better chance to crit? I didn't even realize you could crit. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and step forward a little bit here. So I can't kill this idiot no matter what I do. But I have both of them obviously are very badly hurt. How about if I come here? Wait, what? Did I step on a trap of some kind? I guess I did. I didn't realize there was anything over there that could do that to me. I saw the one woman shoot an arrow into the air, but I didn't see anything on the ground, so that sucks. Doggone it. Well, that wrecked what I wanted to do with Bulwark's turn. Okay. I can't tell. That guy is an enemy. Let me come over here. We'll kill him. Yeah. I don't know if we're going to win this fight. I got off to such a horrible start. And to this moment, I don't know whether that was a screw up or they just started me that way. But either way, I mean, they've wrecked me. And Bulwark, who's supposed to be this major badass, is almost dead. So without him, I mean, Shield Maiden, yeah, I don't have any adjacent allies, so I'll do half damage like that. Okay, let's take out all the armor we can. And let's see. I think I need to do this. I would rather break armor, but the problem is if I let that guy keep teeing us up with high strength, we're just screwed. I think I'm screwed already, to be frank. Alright. Get rid of pretty much all of his armor. She's the only one I've got who can actually do anything. So I guess I will win the fight, but I'm going to have numerous injured people. That's pretty clear. And basically what I need to do is wreck this guy's armor so that she can just get the kill. Alright. And I think she has enough strength. She can just do this now. Yep. I mean, that's nice, but I don't know. That was not a good fight for me, for sure. I guess the good part is we have some promotions we can do if we can pay for them. But I'm pretty desperate for supplies, so I don't know. Well, I got some supplies. But Sif's wounds are great and she whimpers in the snow. You nod to Folka, who dispatches the bandit archer with haste. This is what helping folks gets you, you roar. Grab all these supplies and bring them back to camp. You tell the ravens after hoisting a barrel on each shoulder. Yeah, exactly. Like, honestly, I prefer playing where you help people. But I think that in this game, as the ravens, that's not how you're meant to play. So, yes, I know they're injured. That's why I came in here. So he really could use a couple of days rest. But I feel like he's going to have to just deal with it for now. Because the problem is, I only have 9 days supplies, and I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to get more. So, we're going to push on. Oh, Bindal's coming up. Quit your whining about the rest, man. Frickin' wuss. Okay, so hopefully we can make it to Bindal.
The miners of Bindal are a rough crowd. Not a bad place to recruit new blades.
The old wanderer fights his way up next to you. Can't see a damn thing in this mess. Guess old Irinx hasn't forgiven you yet after all. Okay, I like this. Shouldn't you have died already? Soon enough, I reckon. Of course, these old bones won't be forming any mountain. Brambles, more like. He squints into the distance. There's bound to be more people from Ormsdal trying to find a new home in Bindal, Spar says. Crowded towns haven't always been good for us. What's got you worried, old man? What else are my options here? We're only stopping long enough for supplies. That's true. Spar glances up at you and snorts. Sounds good, he says, but these ravens are hungry and lonely. Supplies might mean more than food and mead to them. Won't take much to set the guards on us. He has a point, but there's little to be done about it. The idea of being around so many others in such a confined space makes you tense. You crave a long hunt and sleep in solitude. Yeah, but something's happening with our dreams. We seem to be tapped into something. So I don't know that we would get really restful sleep no matter what we do. All of these people are looking for food and a home. Please tell me there's food here. And I'm looking for ale. Is that so much to ask? Exactly. It might be. I don't know. The supplies might be too much to ask. I bet that scout tower already sent word of us being here. Well, it's not like we're here to invade or anything. The snowstorm is worse than ever as you arrive at the walls of the mining town of Bindal. The gates are closed and you beat a fist against them. "Open the gates," you shout. From the wall, 2 menders look down on you, then recede. Soon the gates are open enough for a half-dozen well-trained guards to greet you. Their one-eyed captain points and says, "Just you." Folka steps to your side. "Not alone," she says. You know what? I kind of like this. She comes with me. Look, 2 people are not an invading army. That should be reasonable. The captain takes a moment to assess the situation and nods. Before following him through the gates, you bark commands to other ravens to stay close and vigilant. Yeah, it's a little too much like a trap if they're just like, no, only one person. Inside the small gatehouse are the 2 menders from the wall, a woman with a fancy spear, and a cub of a man holding a staff. Valka Zephyr, it is the Raven Banner. So it seems, but why here? Why now? Just passing through on our way to the Blue River, but this blasted storm caught us. Planned to come back this way afterwards for more work, but now we need some food and a place to hole up. We brought some people with us, they need a new home. I'm sure it felt like the right thing to do, but we're already beyond our capacity here. Are you Bulwark? Bulwark Bloodaxe? Hold your tongue, Nichols. I wish there was kind of something between these two. What do you know about me, boy? I've heard all your tales. I can't believe your cold bear cloak is real. Is it true your axe handles are made from your own horns? The older mender places a hand on the young man's shoulder. Wow, I never knew I was traveling with such a legend. You ignore her. Are you in charge here? Where's the governor? The governor left for Arborang a while back with most of the fighters to settle a dispute. The Mender Council sent me to bring the people of Bindal west as we've heard too many rumors of Dredge. More than rumors. We were in Borsgard. Saw Bellower. The Immortal Sunder? How did you escape? Immortal was a joke. He's dead. Nichols' eyes go wide in awe, but Zephyr looks pensive. What about the great rift that opened between Borsgard and Armsdollar? We managed. Zephyr looks like she wants to press you for more information. Enough. Open the gates for my ravens. Mercenaries will only panic the people. With everyone from Ormsdollar, it's all I can do to keep them from stampeding like wild yaks. Fine, we'll camp against the leeward walls. Thank you. You'll have all the assistance with your shelter a Valka and her assistant can give you. Funny you won't let us in when we're on a job for one of your own. You snarl at Folka for saying too much. She shrugs in response. I'm not aware of another Valka being out this direction. Who has tasked you? Juno. Zephyr steps back at the name and studies your face for a moment. Nichols, you and the guards see what you can do outside the walls for the people. I'll see to it and make sure the ravens are comfortable. The young mender nods respectfully to Zephyr and grins at you and Folka before leading the guards through the gate. I'm inviting only the two of you to stay within our walls and enjoy a bit more warmth and comfort. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. We need to stay with our people. Suit yourself, but your mistrust is unnecessary. It's not mistrust. Like, if you want your men to respect you, the worst thing you can do is be like, okay, everybody, you're staying out in the storm. I'll be inside in the cushy lodgings. Maybe, but I shouldn't have to tell you about my job from your superior just to get an invitation. My superior, no, you misunderstand. You have no job. The Valka known as Juno is dead. I don't believe that. She may believe that, but I don't believe that. We'll see, though. All right, so apparently we're going back to Alette and crew. And I'm going to say, since we're just a few minutes short of where I would normally cut this episode off, I'm going to go ahead and call it here rather than get started on something and then, just have to quit a couple of minutes in. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope we see you next time.